Get ready for explosive news as FC Bayern redefines its future. We're diving deep into the club's incredible history, exploring how FC Bayern's legendary Säbener Straße grounds have transformed over 77 years, from humble huts to facilities rivaling those in Dubai. What's next for this iconic club? But it's not all sunshine and roses. Cracks are appearing within the squad as Max Eberl and Vincent Kompany's words don't quite add up. We're uncovering the major concerns surrounding the upcoming international break and the real reason behind the team's past struggles. Are they telling us the whole truth? Then, the transfer market heats up. Bayern Munich chiefs are making their stance clear on Michael Olise amid massive Premier League and Real Madrid interest. Will the Bavarians hold firm, or is a record-breaking deal on the horizon? And how does Bayern Munich navigate the transfer market with precision? Will reveal their careful, wait-and-see approach, especially with the World Cup looming, and highlight their key areas for reinforcement. Smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.
Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 mAh power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
FC Bayern's epic transformation, from humble huts to Dubai dreams. For 77 years, FC Bayern's home has been Säbener Straße, a place that has seen a remarkable evolution. What started as simple huts has blossomed into a state-of-the-art facility, even drawing comparisons to luxury hotels in Dubai. But is this the end of the upgrades, or is another major renovation on the horizon for the legendary club? The story of Säbener Straße transformation is intertwined with Munich's vibrant nightlife, specifically a trendy bar called Edmos's. This iconic spot, which closed its doors in 2013, was once a hangout for Bayern players. Its architects, Arnold/Werner, were later tasked with a monumental project, modernizing FC Bayern's club grounds. The vision, championed by then-coach Jürgen Klinsmann and supported by club leaders Uli Hoeneß and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, was inspired by the summer fairy tale of the 2006 World Cup and the advanced facilities of major U.S. sports leagues. Architects presented their ambitious campus concept, featuring a restaurant, wellness area, and auditoriums, to Klinsmann, Hoeneß, and Rummenigge. Their pitch, boosted by their connection to the players through establishments like Edmos's, secured them the contract. The revamped facility was designed to immerse players in the club environment for 8 hours a day, fostering team cohesion and monitoring health and nutrition. Klinsmann envisioned a unique space, boasting an auditorium, library, language courses, recreational areas with gaming consoles, and even a DJ booth. He proudly declared it unique in the world, surpassing even Real Madrid and Barcelona. Captain Mark van Bommel, a former Barca player, echoed this sentiment, comparing it to Dubai hotels rather than football club facilities. Despite the impressive infrastructure, the project became a symbol of Klinsmann's short tenure. While he was sacked after only 10 months without a title, his modernization efforts undeniably propelled FC Bayern into a new era. The club's journey began humbly, founded at Café Gisela and initially training by the Isar River. President Kurt Landwehr's 1949 acquisition of the Säbener Straße grounds provided a much-needed permanent home. Early facilities were basic, with just 3 pitches and wooden huts for changing, as recalled by legendary goalkeeper Sepp Maier. Hot water was a luxury, and players had to collect wages in person, as bank transfers were non-existent. The team, featuring legends like Maier, Beckenbauer, and Müller, rose to prominence, winning domestic and European titles. The 1970s saw another major upgrade, with a new clubhouse funded by member donations. This facility included offices, a restaurant, and sports halls, aiming to keep players on site. However, early attempts at overnight stays in basic dormitories proved unpopular, leading to players opting for hotel stays before big matches. The 1970-476 European Cup victories underscored the impact of improved training conditions. Later renovations, including one in 1989, added a dedicated professional squad building and the distinctive glass dome. Even in the 2000s, the facilities continued to evolve, with a major €15 million overhaul under Klinsmann in 2008. More recently, a modern multi-purpose hall, new offices, and enhanced medical facilities were added. Today, with plans for a new €100 million training center potentially starting in 2026, FC Bayern continues its relentless pursuit of excellence, showcasing a commitment to staying at the pinnacle of international football. Fans are now seeing even stricter privacy measures, with high curtains and even security chasing away those trying to get a glimpse of training. The Youth Academy has moved to a new €70 million campus, leaving Säbener Straße focused on the first team. The club's consistent investment in infrastructure highlights its ambition to attract top talent and maintain its competitive edge. But don't go anywhere. The drama off the pitch is just as intense as the action on it. Next, we're uncovering the surprising truths behind Bayern's injury woes and why their leaders might not be telling the whole story. Bayern's injury crisis. Are Eberl and Kompany hiding the truth? As FC Bayern braces for the upcoming international break, a shadow of concern looms, tinged with a historical echo of past misfortunes. Sporting director Max Eberl alluded to the March international break as the casus naxus, the turning point for last season's Champions League aspirations, citing the season-ending injuries to Dayot Upamecano and Alphonso Davies sustained while on international duty. However, Vincent Kompany's recollection of that period paints a different picture. In a press conference, he recalled celebrating with sporting director Christoph Freund, believing everyone was fit before the break. This starkly contrasts with the reality that key players like Manuel Neuer, Kingsley Coman, and Alexander Pavlovic were already sidelined with injuries sustained at the club before the international window even began. The narrative that international duty solely derailed their season appears to be an oversimplification, potentially obscuring deeper issues within the club. While Upamecano's extensive playing time for France and Davies' return from Canada, without a precise diagnosis, did raise questions, and even led to threats of legal action from FC Bayern towards the Canadian Football Association, subsequent analysis suggests a more nuanced view. Dr. Christian Fink, who operated on Davies, defended the Canadian doctors, noting the difficulty in diagnosing ligament tears immediately after an injury due to pain-induced muscle tension. Similarly, Canada's then-assistant coach France Schemer emphasized that Davies' injury was not straightforward. Kompany himself acknowledges a fundamental difference this year, highlighting that the upcoming matches are mainly friendlies, unlike the competitive fixtures of the previous year. He also notes that national team managers have been more considerate regarding player workload. Furthermore, injured German internationals Musiala and Pavlovic were not selected for their national teams following discussions with coach Julian Nagelsmann, allowing them to focus on their recovery at Bayern. This collaborative approach with national team managers signals a potentially more positive outlook regarding player fitness during this international break. But the story doesn't end with injuries and potential cover-ups. Get ready for a transfer bombshell as we reveal Bayern's stance on a highly sought-after midfielder and the massive figures being discussed. Olise Not For Sale. Bayern Munich's firm stance amidst €200 Premier League frenzy. Bayern Munich chiefs are making it unequivocally clear. Michael Olise is not on the market, despite mounting interest from Premier League giants Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Manchester City. Liverpool are reportedly prepared to make a staggering €200 million bid for the French international, with Real Madrid also tabling a substantial €165 million offer. Manchester City, too, are keeping a close watch on Olise's situation. However, Bayern's CEO, Jan-Christian Driesen, has shut down any speculation, stating firmly, no matter which club tries to attract him, everyone who plays for FC Bayern knows what they have in FC Bayern. Sports director Max Eberl echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the club's lack of interest in entertaining offers. We don't waste a single thought on it. He is an FC Bayern player and has all the opportunities here that a top player could wish for. Michael has a contract with us until 2029 without a buyout clause. We are relaxed. This clear declaration from Bayern's leadership signals their unwavering commitment to Olise, who joined the club with a contract running until 2029 and no release clause. The club's confidence and resolve in retaining their star player are palpable, setting the stage for a determined season ahead. But how does Bayern manage its transfer strategy when the market is this hot? We're breaking down their calculated approach to signings and the positions they're prioritizing for the future. Bayern's calculated transfer strategy, a wait-and-see approach amidst market uncertainty. Bayern Munich is adopting a notably cautious and strategic approach to the transfer market, prioritizing patience and careful assessment over hasty acquisitions. According to reports from Sky Sports Germany, the club plans to adopt a wait-and-see strategy, anticipating that the transfer market will gain momentum later in the year, particularly following the World Cup. While Bayern doesn't feel the immediate need to make signings, they are expected to secure a handful of key players this summer. A particular focus is placed on reinforcing the fullback positions, an area identified as requiring significant attention. The club is committed to avoiding missteps in the transfer window, aiming to rectify recent experiences and ensure that any new signings are impactful additions. Bayern remains vigilant in its pursuit of talent, with players like Javero Reed and Kenneth Eichhorn reportedly still on their radar. The club's deliberate strategy underscores a commitment to smart, long-term investments rather than succumbing to market pressures or inflated fees, ensuring they build a squad capable of sustained success at the highest level. And that's a wrap on our top stories for today. But before you go, stick around for a lightning-fast recap of all the biggest news you need to know. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw FC Bayern's incredible infrastructure evolution, uncovered potential truths behind squad issues with Max Eberl and Vincent Kompany, learned that Michael Olise is firmly not for sale despite massive offers, and delved into Bayern's smart, patient transfer market strategy. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your latest updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels. We'll see you in the next one.